Welcome back to At the Van Wezel. As I mentioned, we have an artist with us today, which is exciting. We have Bruce Glasberg, who's the leader and the trombonist of Big Night Out. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Very excited.
We're so glad to have you here. So tell me, you're from Bronxville, New York, I see. You grew up on Long Island. You played the trombone since you were 4.
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade. Oh, see, I had you at 4 playing it away.
Right, trombone was bigger than me.
Yeah, there you go. So
yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your career and how you ended up in Sarasota.
When I was in fourth grade, my best friend across the street played trombone. I said, wow, that looks cool. So that's the only reason why I play trombone.
Well, and all the girls love the trombonists, you know.
Yes, they
You
do.
didn't find that out?
Well, I've met a few very lovely ladies through the music. Yeah, and I was never the best trombone player, but I always loved playing.
Mm-hmm.
And I never thought when I was young that it would be such a big part of my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
And then I tried to be a music major in college, and it was too like, in a sense, classical oriented.
Yeah,
I wanted
yeah.
to be more folk and improvisation, jazz and blues. So I ended up getting a science degree.
Oh my gosh.
And then after college, I started really getting into music. I found a very inspirational teacher who really made music my religion, in a sense. He really taught me on a very deep level how to express emotions and how to improvise. You know, he said, before you can improvise 2 different notes, you need to just play 1 note. So he would have me solo, just playing 1 note, ba-da, 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 you know, whatever,
yep.
And just really learn rhythm and emotion. So he kind of really inspired me just for the rest of my musical life.
Yeah,
and I've been playing.
I can see that.
And I lived in LA for a while. And
yeah, LA, but I saw in your bio that you said you fled from LA. Tell us about the time in LA.
Well, LA is a crazy city.
You know, I have never been there. I've been all around the world, and I've never been to LA other than the airport.
Yeah, I was there like 85 to 95. So they had the Northridge earthquake, they had the riots, they had the O.J. Simpson, massive fires. I remember being on Venice Beach and watching the fire go down the mountainside. And
one of our agents just lost his house in the fires this year.
Yeah, LA was a crazy city, but I had a great job and the music was spectacular. I had great friends. But after 10 years of air pollution and traffic, and my parents retired to Sarasota, so many New Yorkers, I said, all right, I didn't really want to move to Florida, but now I love it.
You love it. Yeah. I love it too.
Yeah. And I didn't really want to move here.
I have relatives here too, so that sort of helps, doesn't it?
Right.
But tell us a little bit about Big Night Out, which is going to be our opening band at Friday Fest.
Okay, I've had the band 14 years. And as a trombone player, it's not easy to get gigs. Because how many bands have trombone?
Right.
Very few.
Although Earth, Wind and Fire and Chicago.
Right, there were a few bands.
Yeah.
So when I was in LA, I had a mentor, and he said, just create your own opportunities, just form a band.
Yep.
I never had that idea. So in LA, I ended up forming a band, and then when I moved to Sarasota, I had a jazz band for a little while. And then I joined a ska band called Strange Ways.
A ska band?
Yeah, ska is a...
Oh, a scat, like a scat?
No, S-K-A, ska.
Okay, ska.
That's the original music from Jamaica. That's where reggae comes from.
Oh, okay.
And then that was a very successful band. We went on tour. And then that band slowed down, so I wasn't playing much. So I threw a band together. And that was 14 years ago. That was Big Night Out. And
that's a great name for a band.
Yeah.
I always want a big night out, don't you?
Yeah. I was trying to figure out a name for the band, so I sent an email to all my friends and family saying, I'm going to have a band naming contest. So they all sent me names of bands.
That's
and
cool.
A lawyer friend of mine came out with Big Night Out. So at rehearsal, we read all the names, and everyone...
So it's not true that all lawyers are just, you know... They can be wild too.
Right, so a lawyer friend of mine, Bill, came up with the name. And I have a nice website, and the band's been very...
Tell everybody what your website is.
It's bignightout.org.
Okay,
so
great.
It's an organization of partying.
And you're also on YouTube and...
A lot of YouTube, yeah. And my wife's a filmmaker, so she's made a lot of nice videos.
Wonderful.
Of the band, so we got a lot of nice...
That's
on
incredible.
YouTube
And
on
I
the
hear
website.
you've had a couple of crazy gigs in your life where you played some really unusual things. You want to give us 1 or 2 examples?
Okay, well, of course in LA was a crazy one.
Yeah.
We were playing at this bar, and we were playing actually the Sidewinder. It's a jazz standard, and all of a sudden the police kick open the door with their guns drawn, and we're on stage jamming, and I'm thinking, what do I do? So I think of the Titanic movie, where the band
the
goes
band
down.
kept playing.
So I kept the band playing, and the cops are looking under tables
Oh my God.
and kicking the bathroom doors open, and we're just playing
Just
away.
playing away.
And it turns out
Okay.
someone had stolen a car, and the cops caught the suspect behind the bar. So then, as all these
This
police
could have been a
officers,
great video,
I
couldn't
know.
it?
So then, as all the police officers walk through the bar, a bunch of them start snapping their fingers to the music, and
Oh, that's cool.
I go, whoa.
I hear you also, you played in a prison.
Yeah, again in California, UCLA had an arts in prison program
Oh.
where they pay bands $1,000, and we went all over California. We played where Charlie Manson is and Sirhan,
Oh my
women's
God.
prison. We played spectacular. It was just crazy.
And how was
crazy.
the audience reaction?
Well, they were kind of stuck there. They couldn't leave.
A captive audience, if you
That's what I
will.
was saying. Yeah, captive audience.
But I mean, I'm really excited to have Big Night Out at Friday Fest. You're going to kick off their whole season.
Very excited.
And I can't wait to hear you play now that I've had a chance to talk to you. And I want to thank you so much. And everybody, come out to see Big Night Out for our Friday Fest opener. And we'll be back in a minute at the Van Wezel.